Hey, y'all. Oh, how is everyone? Hey, Rick. Hey, Angie. What's up? Oh, you just loaded the incubator. Cool. I am pissed. Broad daylight, a coyote come and got my rooster. The only rooster I had. He grabbed Rob. So I've been trying to build me a decent sized chicken pen. Hey, fishes. Hey, Carol. Yeah, I was a little pissed off. I went out there to feed, and there was a big puff of feathers. I followed the feathers off into, well, as far as I could go, um, into the woods. I have no rooster. I was wanting to incubate eggs, but I guess I won't be because I don't have a rooster. And then I watched the news. Don't watch the news when you're pissed off because you know what? You get even madder. I tell you what, they're going to have to get God back in this world. They're going to have to get him back. Hey, Wendy. People want to scream and holler that there is no God. But yet in the Bible, he predicted everything. And they still have the nerve to scream that there is no God. It's all coming true. Rob gave him a good fight away from your others. I know, right? I know that would work. He got him in the broad daylight. Oh, crap. Hold on. My son's on the phone. Hello.
What are you doing?
I am on live. What are you doing?
Oh, I didn't know you were live. Nothing. Back over there, that house, the babysitting, make sure it don't run off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you going to do tomorrow?
I don't know why.
You going to come help your mama?
Well, yes, with the chicken pen.
Yeah, a coyote got robbed today.
Got what?
He come in the yard and got robbed.
Who's Rob?
My rooster.
Oh, yeah? Did he spit him out?
No, but there's feathers everywhere.
He came in the yard, huh?
Yeah, he came up in the yard and got him.
Did you see him?
No, but I seen the aftermath. He got him over there beside the pig pen. Between the pig pen and that gate that goes out to the pasture.
Yeah, you talking about that big white rooster?
Yeah.
So you ain't got no more rooster.
I don't got no more roosters.
What Dad say?
Dad was pissed.
Because he liked Rob.
He liked Rob, even though I called him George,
Yeah, he called him George. I know.
just to piss me off.
That's when you said Rob. I was like, who the fuck's Rob? Only one I knew that was George.
But yeah.
I don't know.
I got 6 of the panels put up, and I've still got to put up 4 or 5.
And you're saying if I come out there, it won't take me near as long.
It won't take us as long.
Well, what you're saying is it ain't going to take near as long as if I come out there and do it.
If you come out here and help me, yeah.
While you hold the panels and I do all the twisting and tying and all that fun shit.
Well, I was driving the post today.
It's not hard dirt, so it's not like it's going to be rough.
No, but that thing is heavy for an old woman.
Oh, I guess. I think after tonight, my phone's going to be shut off until I get my fucking unemployment card in.
Okay, will you quit using the F-bomb?
The S-bomb?
The F-bomb. I'm on live and people's hearing you F, 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 F.
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I guess. Sure. I only said it once or twice.
Every other word.
I mean, it's just the way I was wired. You know, on prior service, we use that word religiously.
Well,
it's in our Bible.
Is it in the military Bible?
Yes, it is.
So.
Yes, it is. I might already have jobs lined up after I get through open school.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm ready to get this school up with.
Well, I'm ready for you to get your schooling over with.
Yeah, because this way I can buy a camper and move the hell out.
Yeah.
Buy me a camper and just travel the world, you know.
Uh-huh.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, you won't leave Lena.
You'd be surprised.
You won't.
The almighty dollar says a lot.
You will not leave your daughter. I know you.
She can come along. I don't care. Anyway, my sister and them are in Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah, sis left for Florida yesterday.
Yeah, I know. So, I got to stop and check their house out before I leave. If I go out there tomorrow.
Okay.
Sis is like, here's $40. Start watch the house while we're gone. I guess. I'm tired. I ain't gonna sleep more shit. I think the house is haunted.
You think the house is haunted?
Yeah, because like, how do I put this? I feel like someone's watching me when there's no one there.
Okay.
I get weird feelings all the time. And to top it off, the old couple that had the house before Jennifer bought it, the ones that had the house built and all that fun stuff, you know.
Yeah.
The old man died on the couch in that house.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just freaky. And his name is Mr. Maxey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. His last name was Maxey, so I call him Mr. Maxey.
Well, did he move anything on you?
No, not yet. But that house, you're pretty.
Huh?
If he starts moving stuff, I'm gonna move my feet right out the door.
Well, that's about right.
Mom didn't raise no fool. You know what? I can face bullets. I can face supernatural.
You can face bullets, but not supernatural, huh?
I know what they look like. I can't see him.
Was that right?
Yeah.
If you opened up your mind, you might see him.
Do what?
I said, if you open up your mind, you might see him.
Oh, I ain't got that sixth sense. Anyways, people are probably getting a kick out of you talking on the phone.
Do it.
I said, people are probably getting a kick out of you talking
They're listening to you talk.
on the phone.
You're on speaker.
No, they can probably hear me. They're probably laughing.
Yeah, they're kind of laughing. One of them said I would be washing my own mouth with soap and pleading the blood of Jesus.
Yeah. It happens.
uh,
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to get off here, I guess, and act like I'm an important person and not do nothing.
all right, babe.
Yeah.
Love you, son.
Don't threaten me.
Bye.
All right,
Sorry. Was y'all able to hear him? The old remote viewing thing. He thinks the house he's babysitting is haunted. That boy's a mess. I tell you what, he's 6'4", weighs about 300 pounds, and the biggest teddy bear you'll ever see, but he's got a mouth. Oh, my lands almighty, boy, he's got a mouth. And he's very... He don't like the supernatural. He will leave you in a heartbeat. And thank y'all over Rob. So what have y'all been up to today? Everyone here is fine. Just, it's been hot. We've had company. We got to have our company for 3 nights instead of 2 nights. And I was ready to cry when they left. It broke my heart that they left. I so enjoyed Wes and Mrs. West being up here. Almost said her name again. I keep forgetting and saying her name. But I called them this evening to see how the land hunting was going, and they found some that they're going to go and look at again tomorrow. That is about 2 hours from me. So it'll put them a lot closer than 8 or 9 hours. but I was trying to get them over here by me. Hi, Mary Grace. They're wanting 10 to 40 acres. And fairly cheap. They really want undeveloped land. Well, if I was to charge him, he'd just have to write IOUs. I'm going to have to run to the restroom. I'm going to grab me something to drink, and I will be right back. I promise. Wait. How about that? Sorry. No, I have my regular address. It's on my about page. Hey, Chipper. Hey, Monica. I tell you what, y'all, I have got tummy issues tonight, badly. So if I just up and leave, please do not get offended. It's better me get up and leave than not. uh, so how has y'all's day went? Mine sucked. Wes and his wife left me. Then my rooster died. Oh, I ate KFC the other day. I'm beginning to think, because I think I may have an intolerance to gluten, because I've ate pasta 2 days now and it's tearing me up. And Ericana. Thank you. Thank you, JC. Thank you, Mary. I'm looking for an Ericana. Rob was an Ericana. I'm not getting migraines, but girl, it's got to where it comes out the other end as fast as it goes in. I know that wasn't very nice to say, but I either want to get me an Ericana or a Barred Rock. Because I do have 3 Barred Rock hens, but the rest of my hens are Ericanas. So I don't know. I don't know the difference. Oh, does it drive your blood sugar through the roof? Get a what? What is a Maya? Hey, Shaky. What's a Maya? Oh, it's a type of chicken? I've been thinking about seeing if I can't find one of them Brahmas. I want one of them. I'm gonna get me when I can. I'm gonna get me them huge Brahmas. By golly, let something try to get it. It'll whoop its butt. Oh yeah, it goes right through me. Oh, I know, truth. No, Rhode Island Reds are too mean. They like to attack me. I don't want one that's mean to humans. I want one that's mean to critters. Oh, bless their hearts. Right, Vicky and Ricky. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, they're great and hardy, but they're mean as all get out. And with me taking the blood thinners I take, that's the last thing I need is a rooster flogging me. I'd bleed to death. Yeah, pancreatitis is very painful. The Mayas are 2.5 feet tall, or the Brahmas? Oh, the Mayas. Well, then that's what I need. Well, I was always good to mine. I've never mistreated an animal. And I tell you what, every Rhode Island red rooster I've had has been mean. Oh, wow. You've been busy, Wendy. Yeah, see, we get very hot temperatures here. I mean, very, very hot temperatures. And I think it's the heat that messes with their. Yeah, the silkies and the frizzles are very sweet. They're some of the most docile chickens there is. Well, if y'all don't mind, let's bow our heads and we'll say prayers for um, Ricky and Vicky and Penny. Yeah, I need to pull mine too. I'm scared. Our most righteous Heavenly Father, Lord, we want to come to you. We want to raise Ricky, Vicky, and Penny up to you, Lord, that you will be with them, wrap your arms around them, Lord, and get them through what they're going through. Lord, I pray that you be with each person that is in here and guide them, guard them, and direct them, Lord, that they may do everything that is pleasing to you. Just be with us, Lord, in our nation, because things are coming to pass that you said would come to pass. May we all wake up and see exactly what's going on. Lord, if there's any evil around us, we rebuke it in your name. Lord, thank you so much for all you've done for us. In your name we pray. Amen. Oh no, Shaky. I am so sorry. Is Jackie doing okay? Hey, Sky. I'm so sorry, Shaky. Well, that'd be enough to make anybody's anxiety high. I tell you what, my poor anxiety's been going through the roof just watching TV. Oh gosh, Chasey, I know, sweetheart. Can you believe them people are already lined up camping out to get tickets? You know, you know, since that rally's going to be going on, you know where them people are going to come to. You know where the evil people are coming. They could not pay me to get anywhere near Tulsa. Yeah, they could not pay me to get anywhere near Tulsa. Because you know that those lives matter people are going to be there. You know the Antifa people's going to be there. There is going to be some bad going down. It probably was, JC. It probably was. All right, Shaky. Love you, brother. Give Jackie hugs, and I hope y'all get to feeling better. My gosh. I pray for our state because bad things are, I just have a feeling bad things are going to happen. Why are they riding to OKC? The deal's in Tulsa. Oh, did you hear that the N word are going to try to shut down Sturgis? You know what? Let them try to shut down Sturgis. Let Antifa go mess with the bikers. We'll never have to worry about Antifa no more. I wish they would go there to that, though. Do you realize how many lives they may save if they was to go there? But them Antifa people start messing with bikers. They've messed with the wrong people. I was just watching Israeli news live. He said the phones are being messed up, or being messed with, and the grid is next. He is ex-CIA. Yes, the bikers will take care of them. Oh, I don't see them. I don't see them canceling Sturgis. I do not see Sturgis getting canceled. Yeah, wrong people to mess with. Hey, Dustin, how are you, babe? We are good. But could you imagine them showing up at a biker rally? Oh my gosh. Someone put an ad on Craigslist for a new study with those with active COVID and left the address for the place and date for Trump's rally. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it if it wasn't the Hells Angels and Mongols. You do not mess with them. And there's another one. There's another biker club that is you don't screw with, and I can't remember the name of them. I want to say it's Red something. Oh gosh, Dustin, I know, sweetheart. I'm tired of all of it too. But the thing of it is, Dustin, they want to say that that mess is everywhere. This is what gets me. They want to say that that mess is everywhere, that racism is everywhere. Well, I can go to a restaurant in McAllister, and it don't matter what color the people are. It may not be our table. Every one of us will sit in there and talk to each other. We don't care. I have friends that's all colors. And as soon as I see them, I hug them. Why? Because I love them. But it's the media. Maybe that's them. It's Red something. You don't mess with them. They're not nice people. But you know, it's the media and our Congress that tries to put the division up. And the reason they try to put the division up is like in the Pledge of Allegiance said, united we stand, but divided we'll fall. And if they can keep us divided, then we can't rise up against them. Oh, I don't know. I don't. Carol, your guess is as good as mine on that one, girl. But honestly, I mean, but they talk about white privilege. I was never privileged. My kids were never privileged. So I'm not understanding. I mean, how do I put it? There's a certain college fund that because my kids are white, they couldn't put in for. I mean, there's nothing my kids has put in for that. So, I'm not understanding where I have all the privilege. Oh, I'm trying to show it, baby. My deal is you can wear whatever you want to wear. I don't care. I mean, men wear kilts. But again, Fish or Carol, that's our media doing that. I have a good friend. He was raised as a Black Panther. He hated white people for the color of their skin. And he'll tell you that. He said, I couldn't stand white people. Y'all were out to kill me, is what I was taught. He said, but I am going to tell you something. He said, never once have I had a white person pull a gun to me and shoot me. Every time I have been shot or shot at has been by somebody with my skin color. And, he said, my own people tried to kill me. He said, I have not been defamed. He said, I have not been treated badly by white people. He said, the only ones that has treated me like this is my own race. And I'm going to be honest, I've had a gun pulled on me. And guess what? It wasn't by a black man. It was by a white man. Oh, he's going to be wearing a kilt? That's right. We all have the same blood in us. Well, according to Antifa, all white people are going to die. They're out to kill all white people. I don't know if that makes me safe or not. Because I'm Indian and white. But, I mean, What got me is I knew the man and the woman. Her sister asked me, she said, "Will you help me get my things? I just need help moving." Okay. I didn't know that she had caused problems with these people. As soon as I got out of car, Dennis pulled a sawed off shotgun on me. And I'm like, what? What? Hold on, Dennis, what's going on? And he told me. I said, man, I didn't know nothing about that. But I said, if you don't want me to help her, I said, I'll leave. I ain't never had nothing to do with her again because she failed to tell me that she had caused issues with them. I know. I know. I know, Carol. Oh, I have met many conservatives that are the opposite skin color of me. Oh, I'll have to watch that. But they want to holler this racism stuff. I have been treated worse by my own people than I have Black people. Black people have been treated worse by their own people than they have my people. So I'm not understanding. It's just media. It's just media trying to control us. Oh, I hate autocorrect. But they want to say none of us over here get along. None of us over here get along. Yes, we do. That's the problem. We get along too well. So they have got to try to divide us. The problem was we were getting along too well. And you know, Havoc and Mayhem sells movies, it sells newspapers, and it sells ads on TV. Oh, wow. But when people start getting along too well for the media and Congress, they have to throw a monkey wrench in it. Exactly, Dustin. Exactly. God don't care what color we are. He loves us all. He may not love what we do. I mean, Every one of us does something that is displeasing to God, because none of us are perfect. But it does not mean he does not love us. He does not like what we do, but he still loves us. And he gives us the opportunity to correct it. And it's our choice whether we take that opportunity to do what is right or not. But the world is so messed up. Because in the Bible it said, good will be known as evil. Evil will be known as good. They're killing babies and calling that good. They're killing innocent people and calling it good because it's for the better cause. What cause? What is it better for? If they want the wild, wild west back, defund the police. You thought it was chaotic in the wild, wild west? It will be worse now. Because nowadays, we have automatic and semi-automatic weapons. Back then, they didn't. Yeah, they had the Gatling gun, but and if somebody shows up here, I'm sorry, I don't have rubber bullets. You cause problems with me, I don't have rubber bullets. Yeah, that's true. That could be, Carol. But if they defund the police, we have no police. The justice system will be taken care of out in the streets. And I pray that the good Lord takes me out before this crap happens, because I don't want to see it. So if the good Lord decides to take me out tonight, please do not grieve, be happy, because I got what I wanted, because I don't want to see it. I mean, the things are so weird. And they're televising that, like, all right, AIDS in the UK. What are they televising over there about us, AIDS? I did too, JC. You can't wait till college football season starts. I can. because I know that them kids are going to sit there and bow. They're going to take a knee. They're bowing to the wrong. They don't realize they're bowing down to the government. There's only one person, well, one entity, in whatever, I can't pronounce it, one deity that they should bow to, and that is God. Oh, not as much as you get from us. Well, did they say that we all just can't get along and all this crap? Yes, we need the police. Walker, Texas Ranger. Oh. We need that one. Oh my gosh. The rock plating. What was his name? Oh. From Walking Tall. Who was it that rock played on that show, Walking Tall? Buford. Oh my gosh, what was his name? Oh wow. Oh, they're jumping on that bandwagon too. Is Buford something? It may be. It might have been that. That's the type of cops we need. What gets me though is most, how do I say this without it sounding callous? Because I'm not meaning it to be callous at all. What happened to George Floyd was wrong. Okay. It was wrong. It was wrong on so many levels. But you do not make a martyr out of a man that has been in prison 5 times for bad crap. We're not talking they killed just an innocent man. Way he died was wrong. Okay, that cop was wrong. Period. Yeah, walking tall. But you do not make a martyr out of a man that's been in prison. So many of these people that they're making martyrs out of are bad people. They're not the peace, love, happiness people that their families are portraying. Peace, love, and happiness does not get your ass thrown in jail 5 to 9 times. Okay? Yeah, they worked in a nightclub together. Just like this crap, and I'm sorry, these celebrities that freaking overdose, they go and sing their praises and all this. No, they screwed up. They were strung out. They screwed up. You don't praise that crap. But yet you have a police officer that gets killed in the line of duty. Most of the time, that stuff does not get media attention. That's right. That's right, JC. Yeah. Walking Tall was a remake. When Dwayne Johnson made it, it was a remake. I remember the original. What's bad is I remember the Longest Yards original. But they will glorify people that does not need to be glorified. That's like that. What was his name? Was it Michael Brown that got killed in Missouri? I got a dog scratching and bumping his butt on my desk. He was not a good person. This guy that got killed the other day by the cops was not a good person. A good person does not fight with the cops and try to take their taser and shoot them. They had every right to defend themselves. But yet those people are the ones that get martyrized. They make martyrs out of people like that. And they're bad people. I myself, I don't know about y'all, but I grew up knowing. You did what a police officer told you to do. If you didn't do it, they had the right to shoot your ass. So what do? You do what the police officer tells you to do. You don't fight them and then say, oh, it's the police officer's fault. They shouldn't have shot me. Sorry. I get on my rants. What else y'all want to talk about? This could get me in a lot of trouble. But you know, it just, I don't know. People just need to get along, get God back in where they needs to be. He was just being nosy. Oh my gosh. I tell you what. Yeah. Knock on wood, I've never had a good dream about Obama. That's one man. Now, I'm going to be honest. I voted for him. There's a reason I voted for him. He was the lesser of the two evils. Because I sure didn't want Hillary in there. And if I'm not mistaken, the time before that, wasn't it John Kerry that was running against him? I can't remember. John Kerry ran against him one time, and I just did not want that little weasel in there. Well, I have a feeling y'all better buckle up because I figure our lights are going to be going out soon. Buckle up. Get your eggs in a row. I'm going to start doing a lot of prepping videos. Yes, ma'am, Elizabeth. We're going to start doing a lot of prepping videos, y'all. A lot of the prepping stuff we're also going to do on the lives. That way, if I'm doing something and y'all have questions, you can ask me. Well, we are. We are. History in the history books. And I'm not talking about, all right, we're going to talk about when I was a kid. They were watering that stuff down then, okay? That stuff is really watered down today. People do not, these young people do not understand history at all. Even when I had came along and I was in school, it was already being watered down. It's been watered down even more. Those statues that we had wasn't to glorify everything those men did. They were there for reminders to never go back. They don't understand that. You erase history and it will repeat itself. And that's exactly what they're trying to do, is erase history. And it's going to repeat itself. I mean, if you make a mistake, do you normally learn from that mistake or do you continue to repeat it? I have continued to repeat it. And then I realized, well, I'm getting the same outcome as I got last time when I did this. So what did I have to do? I had to correct myself. AZE, you have statue dumping over here. They're tearing them down here, Abe. Everybody is offended about something. My deal is, you take down all my statues, by God, you better take yours down too. Y'all, I'm gonna have to run to the restroom again. I'm so sorry. So sorry. They're being thrown in the river. Oh, well, get this. They defaced one statue. Yes, it was a white man that was fighting for slavery to end 30 years before it ended. And they yanked him down. So that shows right there. These people nowadays have no clue what history is. They have no idea what our history was. You're learning again why he divorced. Oh my God. Oh, Wendy, you're killing me. Girl. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are such a mess. JC, how far are you away from me again, babe? You told me and I can't remember. Bartlesville. Why can I not remember that? You'd be speaking German now if it wasn't for him. I'll tell you what, Aid is the history over there. Is y'all's watered down like ours is now? Do they not really teach history in the schools anymore? Because I would love to know what's going on over there. Because I don't mind telling y'all what's going on over here. Congress and media are trying to get us all killed. That's what's going on here. And it's not Trump. They want to scream and holler that nobody likes Trump. Most of us Americans love Trump. He has been the best thing that has ever happened to our country. He's the only one that's had the cojones to stand up and say, oh, hell no, this shit ain't gonna happen. He's the only one that has stood up and say, fight for your rights. Do not let them take them away. And I'm gonna be honest. If he would quit tweeting, bless his little heart. If he'd just quit tweeting, I'd like him a lot better. But it, oh yeah, I don't trust any of them, but I'm going to tell you what, this is how I look at it, Polly. This is how I look at it, darling. And it may sound awful. If that man has his mouth open, I know exactly what's on his mind. Because he says exactly what's on his mind. If his mouth is open, he's like me. If my mouth's open, I'm saying what my mind's thinking. And he's like me. If his mouth is open, he's saying what he thinks. Well, I don't know about the military and the vax and all that. Trump is not going to force us to do anything against our rights. Okay? He's not going to do that. But he only has so much power. Every president, unfortunately, is Congress's scapegoat. But people want to say, well, this president, this president does this, this president does that. I understand. Well, this president promised to do this and never did. Well, that's because they couldn't do it. Because we keep electing the same dumbasses into Congress expecting shit to change. And it's not going to change because we keep electing the same people. Oh. But we cannot expect for things to get better if we keep the same morons in office. People don't understand that. Not trying to be mean, but Mr. Biden has been in office for over 40 years. And has done nothing to help. He's created the problem. Pelosi. How many years has she been in office? A long blame time. She's proved that she ain't worth a poot. Biden's proved that he ain't worth a poot. Most of them have proved that they ain't worth a poot. But guess what? People want crap to change, but they keep electing the same people that ain't worth a poot. That's right. That's right, Truth. Or they do. Oh, I know, ZE. I know. Yeah, Mary Grace. That's, yeah. Hey, Jana. But when it comes to politics, let me tell you, I get on a tangent. I get on a tangent. I understand that, Truth. I do. But in the Bible, it also says follow the law of the lands. I'm not going to kill no babies. That's following the law of the land. I'm not going to do it. You follow God's law. You also follow the law of the land. The law of the land. Hey, Carlos. The law of the land is so wrong and so evil in so many aspects. I cannot follow it. How are you tonight, Carlos? But the Bible also tells you to follow the law of the land. When the laws of the land are ungodly, they're hard to follow. There is a blame fly just flying around here about to drive me crazy. Oh, I know. I know. I know, Truth. I know. Honey, we're all nuts. Yes, ZE, I agree. I agree. But the only way we're going to do it is to not vote the scumbags in to begin with. And when you find out they're a scumbag, vote them out. That may sound, I don't know, it may sound weird on my part, but that's the only thing we've got. That's the only way we're going to be able to fight this, is to vote them out. I got to grab something to drink. Well, and the thing of it is, Elizabeth, I don't even think they would think they were wrong before God, because they think I may be wrong. But in my opinion, they think they are God because they try to play God with our lives. And I mean, I'm not the biggest Trump fan. I'm not. But I will agree he's done more for us than any of them have. And this bull crap of you have to be able to raise so much money to run for office is bullshit. Instead of looking at a millionaires, all right, I'm gonna get off on another little tangent here. Instead of screaming and hollering to look at a millionaire's taxes before he's even a president or before he's an elected official is BS. You want to know whose tax papers I want to see? I wanted to see the ones that became millionaires or billionaires while they were in office. Who's he wanting for vice president? I haven't even paid attention to that. Yeah, it's a spiritual battle we're in. How would I find mine, Aid? Will you help me find mine? I'll put my maiden name in the chat. This one word is my maiden name. Oh, I know. I know. Who is Biden want to be his vice president? If you tell me Hillary Clinton, I'm gonna just. Yeah, I'm a mongrel. The governor of New Mexico. Oh, cool, Rob. Rob. coyote got robbed today. And I'm going to let you know I bawled like a baby. He came in my yard and got my rooster. I cried like a baby. Now I don't have a rooster. See, I have no clue where my clan is, what my clan came out of, or what my clan is. Hey, Vi. Honeysuckle weeks. Huh. I got to find a pen to write that down. But yeah, Weeks is my maiden name. Governor Lujan, or is it Luwan? Oh no. Oh no. Salt Lick said ain't so. I don't want her either. And welcome, Salt Lick. You can lurk all you want, honey. I'm sorry, but Elizabeth Warren, she's as bad as nuts as Pelosi. I am good, sweetheart. How are you? But until we all start voting and getting all these cronies out of there that has been there and made careers and not done a darn thing for us, things are not going to change. Yeah, she is. Oh my gosh, yes, Z. Yes. Now, I'm going to have Aid to help me because I don't know none of that stuff. Is there anything y'all want to assault? Is there anything you want to talk about, darling? Because I know politics is probably driving you nuts. Oh, lands. Oh, lands. Y'all, I get so tickled because I try to watch people's commercials. But it seems like every time I start watching a commercial, it's Biden. And he goes, hey folks, I'd like to ask y'all. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, click. I will watch everybody's commercials until he comes on, and then he gets a skip the ads. Oh, oh, I know, I know, I know, Z. Uh, a good paddock, a decent place for them to sleep. If you can, my suggestion is get the troughs that mount on the side of the fence. That way they're not pooping in them. Because if you have the troughs on the ground, they'll poop in them, and their poo has worms, and they'll infest themselves. Um, but other than that, you just need a good fence because they're Houdinis, and you just want a good place for them to sleep. Goats will be one of the easiest things you've ever raised, Elizabeth. You want 3 walls, at least. But no, you don't have to. You don't have to shut them up at night unless you have like mountain lions, bears, and stuff in your um they won't stay where they're put. Um unless you have a predator that can get in, you don't really have to worry about locking them up at night. Now, when we had problems with the mountain lion around here, I was taking mine to the chicken house and locking them in the chicken house. Did you hear me, Rob? A coyote got robbed. I bawled like a baby. I have Kiko, I have Shannon Kiko Cross, and I have Poot. Nubian Kiko Cross and a full blood Nubian. And a full blood Kiko Billy. And he rammed me. He rammed me full force yesterday. About knocked me on my rear. He keeps that crap up. I'm gonna just start artificially inseminating my girls because I can't have that crap. He folded me in half. Oh, my internet's been going in and out all night. Since I've been on, knocked on wood, my router over there hasn't dropped. But I bet it dropped 20 times today. Oh, honey, kicking him won't do no good. He's so hard-headed. Thank you, Z, or Sky. I'm going to have to, Truth. I tell you what, I've got a boat arc stick I'm going to start carrying with me. I'll crack them horns. I mean, when he hit me right in the thighs. And I have bruises all the way across my thighs where his horns got me. It's not doing bad. My tomatoes are really, well, my tomato plants are really starting to grow. I don't have any tomatoes on it yet. My apple trees are doing really good. Oh, am I buffering? I'm sorry, Z. My eggplants are doing good. My cucumbers aren't doing worth a poot. Male goats are arses. If you need a goat to breed your goats, you just let me know and I'll bring him to you. He can get his job done and I'll bring him home. Do not buy a male goat, Elizabeth. I'll loan you mine. Yeah, they're like little bulldozers. They are. Man, when he hit me, I mean, it was, I'm not trying to be, well, poo. Hold on. I'm going to end up breaking this iPhone, even though I don't know how to use the stupid thing. He ended up hitting me right here. And those horns caught me all the way across. And he's got wide horns now. And I am bruised from here to here on both sides. That goat needs some sort of therapy. I told him, I said, boy, you keep that crap up and you'll be in the freezer. I mean, he just took off running and I'm like, he doubled me over. And I'd messed up my knee Saturday before Liz and Wes got here because I'd been trying to do so much stuff. And Rick asked me, he said, will you help me move this picnic table? I grabbed a hold of the picnic table and went to turn. And when I did, that knee went. And I was, when Wes and them got here and they seen my knee, that kind of flipped out a little bit because we're talking, it was about 3 sizes what it should have been. Amen, Polly. They are. When he keeps it up, he gonna be barbecue goat. I love that goat, but I can't handle him beating me around. But I've got a big old solid Bodark stick about that big around that I'm gonna start taking down there with me. And he starts getting out of sorts, he's gonna get all sorts. I want to get some of those Brahmas, the Brahma chickens, but they're huge. And Aid was telling me about some chickens called, am I saying it right? Maya, or are they Maya? He said they get huge. Is it pronounced Maya? He gonna be trained with the stick. You gonna be watching old Bitty Boo run around with a club. I want peacocks, but my husband says no. He says they're too loud, and I love them so much. I also want to get me some turkeys. Maya, okay. I have got to look those up, Abe. Are they English breed chicken? Are they I got a dog wanting to go potty. I'll be right back. Oh, Asia. Cool. They are pretty. They are pretty, Elizabeth. She has some of the Mayas or the Brahmas. I'm thinking about getting me a couple of just little silky hens because they love to go broody. I had a brain fart. Oh, pictures of my roosters are gorgeous. Yeah, you said you're in Florida, right? Fishes? Oh no, we'd have too many coyotes killing turkeys if I let them go. Truth. My daughter had to go to Pensacola yesterday. Um, her fiance's grandmother is not doing well, and she decided she wasn't going to take the dialysis anymore. And they told her if she quit, she'd have 2 months at the most. So they took my little granddaughter Star down there to see her nanny before she got too bad. The ones that you are one. All right, Wendy, I'm confused. They are pretty delicate. They will die on you for no reason. I want to get some of those little dwarf. Let's not be able to talk. I want to get some of those little dwarf fruit trees and get planted everywhere. I don't have enough room in my house to have trees planted everywhere in here. Oh, the chicken that I want. Oh, okay. Try getting those. Can they be grown outside, Z? Because, like I said, I do not have enough room in my house for a bunch of fruit trees, even if they are bonsai. Oh, the guineas. Rick won't let me have guineas. He says they're too noisy, too. Oh, you can't put them in the ground? Yeah, they never shut up. I had guineas and they was killing my chickens, so I ended up eating guinea dumplings. Oh, they'll grow really big if they're in the ground? Well, they won't be like giant, will they? Would they be more the size of a dwarf? Oh, I can handle 5 to 8 feet outside. I just I don't want a bunch of trees in my house because I don't have the room for that. So the bonsai, if I was to plant them in the ground, it'd still be a dwarf sized tree. Yeah, I don't want no delicate stuff. Oh, night, Angie. Darling, I forgot you's in here. You got too quiet on me. Oh, very cool. Well, if they're taking all the water, yeah, you want to get rid of those plants, or at least some of them. I don't know what an ice plant is, but Hmm. Oh, are they a bugger to get rid of? See, I don't even know what one is. I gotta let a dog in, or he's gonna sit there and bark on it. Come on. I gotta break down and get me a chair eventually. Mary Grace wants back. Oh, the dog wants back in. Okay, JC sent me an attachment. JC, who is that? Pigs can be a pain in the butt. But if you want a pig, you let me know. I'll send you both. Treat myself to a nice gamer chair. Well, this chair here is only about 20 years old. Yeah, I'd have to keep it pruned if it gets that big. ZE. I'll get me one eventually. This one, I tell you what, it's seen better days. I mean, it's coming apart. The bottom of it's coming apart. It's getting to where it pinches my bobo. Ew. Yeah, she's saying her trees are getting choked out. Oh, I think that was a. Hold on. Hold on. Crud. That's not it. Gotcha, Aid. You keep yours pruned for no taller than 6 feet. But that sounds good to me. Because I can reach 6 feet easy because I'm 5'8". Cool, Aid. Cool. Me, I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about my surname. I just know it's Weeks. But if you want Bolt, Elizabeth, I'll give you Bolt. I mean, he's been cut, so I mean, if you want to eat him, you can eat him. But he doesn't try to escape. But he's very friendly. Well, he's very friendly to humans. He is not friendly to other pigs. He's a butt. But I have 2 girls that I want to get me a boar for. Oh, they hold a lot of moisture. So, oh my gosh, y'all, I've been on here over 2 hours. Oh, cool, Elizabeth. Well, girl, you let me know when you get ready. If you want both, I'll give you both. He's very friendly. He loves tummy rubs. Oh, it's like aloe vera. Cool. Well, it is 2 a.m. here. So I guess I am going to call it a night, y'all. Remember, the world is a better place because y'all are in it. Don't you ever forget it. And I love y'all, each and every one. Y'all take care. Bye. And there's